Some of you may or may not know, Friends of Scouting is one of our campaigns that helps us to raise the funds that go back to our camps and go back to our scouts. So I want to talk to you a little bit about Circle 10 Council, which is where I'm from. I actually work for Circle 10 Council. I have 2 boys that came up through the program, and as many of your leaders have gone camping with all of you, I've done the same thing with my boys. See, I used to be a girly girl, but now I don't do that anymore. I like to go get dirty and sleep out in the tent when it's raining and cold, just like y'all do. So, what some of you may or may not know, Circle 10 Council is one of 250 scouting councils over the United States, all over the world, okay? So, we have over 250. We're one of the top 4 in the councils, and actually we're one of the, yeah. So Circle 10 Council makes up 24 counties. We go as far north as Durant. We go as far east as Broken Bow, Oklahoma. We go as far south as Waxahachie, and as far west as Grand Prairie, okay? Now, we serve over 32,000 youth, just like you all. We have over 8,000 adults, so your leaders and parents are part of that. And then we have 900 units. 754 is one of those units, Troop 261, Troop 999, okay? So you also heard about the Eagle Scouts. Is there anybody, and this is parents, is there anybody in here who's an Eagle Scout? Almost? Girls? There's an Eagle Scout over there. Who else? We have an Eagle Scout in the back. All right. As you saw, those Eagle Scouts have to work on a project. It takes many, many hours for them to do this and to earn their rank. So the Scouts that we had last year in 2021, we had 800 Scouts who earned their Eagle rank. When they do their projects, those projects added up to over 99,000 hours. Think about the hours that you go to school. Think about your projects. That's a lot of hours, don't you think? You think one person could do that? No, that's a lot, isn't it? So those 99,000 hours equates to about $2.6 million. That's a lot of money, isn't it? That's a lot of time that you all put into this, okay? So, some of our programs, who's been to camp? Anybody? Anybody been to Camp Wisdom? All right. Who's been to Camp James Ray?
Beautiful Camp James Ray.
Absolutely. Beautiful Camp James Ray. So remember I told you I grew up with my boys doing scouting. Well, when I got to work for the Boy Scouts, I also got to work Camp James Ray. So I got to be camp director. And let me tell you, that was a lot of fun. Who's been to TRJ? Anybody been to TRJ? All right. All right, we have one more Camp Constantine. Anybody been out there yet? All right. All right, so we have 4 beautiful camps for you all to be able to get to. You've been to 2, you got to get to the others, all right? A lot of exciting different things you can do out there. So some of the things that we do for program, we also help to serve our disadvantaged youth and families. So when we raise the funds, we help them to go to camp just like you all do. We help them with their uniforms and all the patches that you all earn. We help with that as well. Books, transportation, so that they can get to the activities just like you do. Okay? Now, we also have 2 centers. Some of your parents and your leaders know about that. We have an office here in Fairview to help, and then we have one in Dallas. So part of the thing that we have a budget. Anybody know what a budget is? Okay, so everybody has a budget. Families have a budget, all right? Because we don't want to go and buy a whole bunch of stuff that we can't afford if we don't have the money, right? So Circle 10 Council has a budget as well. Ours is a little bit bigger though. Ours is $13.6 million, okay? And so our Friends of Scouting campaign, which is what this is, helps to raise the money for that budget. The money that we raise in this council stays in this council and goes back to the program. All the activities that you all get to do out at our camps, the programs, all the materials, supplies, uniforms, everything is here, stays here for the scouts in this council, okay? What I want to ask the parents tonight, I would ask you to make a pledge to our Friends of Scouting campaign. What I want you to do is think of it as a promise. I'm not asking you to give any money tonight. It's a promise to pay a pledge. You can do this over the next 10 months. You can do it quarterly. You can do it one time. But I'm not asking you to pay anything tonight. I just want you to make a promise to help us support the children, to support all of the scouts. Those that can't have the program, you all help them be able to do that. So there's a card that's been passed out. I want you to consider filling that out and think about what you can give. Everything helps, and if you can't tonight, that's fine. Just fill out the card with your name, put a 0 on it. I'm going to ask a couple of these scouts when we're finished, they'll come by and pick everything up. But I want you to consider it costs approximately $300 for one scout per year. Now, if you divide that out 12 months, it's about $25 a month. Now I've already gone through 2 months of the year, so we've got 10 months left. So it's basically would be $30 a month. So I want you to think about it, consider giving a gift. Again, you don't have to pay anything tonight. We can bill you. It can be monthly, it can be quarterly, it can be a one-time billing. Just make sure that on the card, it should be highlighted. We'll need your name, address, phone number, and email in case we have to call you. And then mark how you want to be billed. So I'm going to give you all a minute. You can fill that out. And then can I get a couple of scouts who would volunteer to pick those up for me? You want to help? Who else wants to help? All right, y'all come up here. So for tonight, when you give a gift, I have this little static cling that would go on the card. So everybody will get a little static cling for your gift. If you decide to do the $300 for a scout, we have several hats. You hold one? All right, hold them up high in the air and show everybody. All right, hold them up in the air. Y'all will get a choice. Your gift is going to be the little static cling, the hat, and if you choose to do $500 or more, you'll get the little static cling, your choice of the hat, and the council strip. Who has one on? All right, everybody stand this way, shoulders out, turn this way. There you go. So mom and dad and everybody. These are the council strips that your scouts are wearing. This one is for 2022. So if there's anybody out there collecting any patches? No, not yet? Trust me, when you get a little older, you're going to start collecting these. All right? So I'm going to take a few minutes. Y'all do that, and when you are finished, hold up your card in the air, and these wonderful scouts are going to come by and pick it up for us, okay? Again, I want to thank you for your time. You all make the difference. You saw that this evening. Your scouts crossing over into the troops. Your little ones here. This is your future. And we need you to keep that future. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Karen. Friends of Scouting is an incredible organization, so we just wanted to say thank you to. She actually started off as a volunteer, as she said, and now is part of Circle 10 as an employee. I did want to recognize